All right, this is a fun problem. So Micah, an intern with the Parks and Recreation Department, is developing a proposal for the new trapezoidal Springdale Park. So just in that line, it says the park is a trapezoid. That's an important fact to remember. So I'm going to highlight trapezoidal Springdale Park. The figure below shows her scale drawing of the proposed park with 3 side lengths and the radius of the merry-go-round given in inches. In Micah's scale drawing, 1 inch represents 1.5 feet. So that is also important because we might have to do some conversions with our answers. Now the question actually says, what is the area in square inches of the scale drawing of the park? So since the drawing is in inches and this question is asking for the area of the park in square inches, we do not have to do any unit conversions, which is good news. So there are a couple ways to do this problem. The first way is to remember how to find the area of a trapezoid. So since the park is trapezoidal, you can find the area of the park simply by using the formula for the area of a trapezoid. So if we look over here on the right hand side of the screen, we have a general trapezoid that is drawn. The area is equal to A plus B. So remember, A and B are the bases. They're the 2 sides of the trapezoid that are parallel to each other. So over here I have A highlighted in yellow and B highlighted in blue. And then I kind of highlighted those same parts on our trapezoid of the park. So the 2 bases are 28 inches and the 40 inches. So A plus B divided by 2 times the height. So in our trapezoidal park, the height is 16 inches. So to use this formula to find the area, you're going to do area is equal to 20 plus 40, those are your 2 bases, divided by 2 times 16, because 16 is the height. And then once you just type that in your calculator, you're going to get that the area is 544 inches squared, which means the answer here is letter G. However, if you did not remember the formula for the area of a trapezoid, you could still solve this problem. We're not going to go all the way through how to solve it, but we are going to look at it. So you could still solve this problem by looking at the figure of the park and separating it into a rectangle and a triangle. 2 shapes that we are more familiar with how to find the area of. So if we separated it into a rectangle, we would know to find the area of a rectangle, you do length times width. And for this rectangle, the length is 28 and the width is 16. So you would do 28 times 16 to get the to get the area of the rectangle. Then we would have to look at this area of the triangle. So remember, the formula for area of a triangle is 1/2 base times height. So we need to figure out what is the value of this little base here. Well, if this whole entire blue base is 40 inches and the yellow base is 28 inches, to figure out that bottom part of the triangle, we're going to have to do 40 minus 28. And then we would get 12. So we know that the base of the triangle here is 12. And then the height, again, is just going to be 16 because the height of the park is 16. So to find the area of the triangle, you would do 1/2 times the base, which is 12, times the height, which is 16. Then once you got an answer here, you would add it to what the answer you got for the area of the rectangle. And when you did that, you would still get the same answer of 544 inches squared. So 2 different ways to approach the same problem. One is by knowing the formula for area of a trapezoid and just substituting values into that. The second way is saying, hey, I don't know how to find the area of a trapezoid, but I recognize that I can divide the trapezoid into a rectangle and a triangle. I can find the area of the rectangle, I can find the area of the triangle, and I can add my 2 answers together to find the area of the whole park, which is 544 inches squared.